Now here's a shot out to right center field. And the run is in to score from third. The relay throw. And he is into second base with an RBI double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second.
Standing in now, Mark Piazza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The count now at 2-1. Set and the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul
for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. If you will look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him close. A payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 3 runs already home here. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! A two-run home run for Manny Machado. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody, great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that misses 1-1. Reyes absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Number 34. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off there, 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He fined barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
In now, Alonzo Cochran. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 7 and the Braves nothing. Digging in to try it again, Clint Hobbs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just had a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Logan Lancaster is on deck. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting,
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. Braves strand 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bo Edmonds answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Sliced hard, but foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Sent on the ground out to second. Hill is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Digging in and looking for more, Bryant Tyner. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mat.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the box, Mark Piazza. Popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yoenis Cespedes, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
0-1 count and the pitch. 7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Moving under it, Newsom. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Standing in, Quinn Newsom. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Into the box now, Giancarlo Solarte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. From the stretch, and a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
He's running. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Christian Bethancourt. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Newsom stands at second with 2 gone. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Mets out in front, 7-0. Digging in once again, Basil Padilla. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Newsom moves over. 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Jose Reyes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hobbs is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 34.
Ready for another shot now, number 34. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. Lancaster on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Justin Upton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Justin Upton.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Clint Hobbs. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in, number 32. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
0-1. I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
The 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Luis Avilan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Alonzo Cochran will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Alonzo Cochran.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one
Now
gone.
batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
One away now for the Mets in the sixth, and standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 5 on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to say either. That's a big boy home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Tyner.
Into the box now, Bryant Tyner. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Mark Piazza.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Piazza. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tyner, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Logan Lancaster. 1-0 the count. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, center fielder, Quinn Newsom.
Ready for another chance. Quinn Newsom. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here at SunTrust Park, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Jose Reyes.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes. A bouncer up the middle. A curveball hit right back at him. On to Freeman, a double play.
Now batting, number 34.
Digging in once again, number 34. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Alonzo Cochran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Drilled to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Mets leave 1 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hill. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. So 1-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Robbie Grossman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 45, Robbie Grossman.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Count remains at 0-2. Solarte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Skied down the left field line. After it is Cespedes. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. One left for Atlanta. Still 8-0. Ronald Heinrich enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
In there, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And Trout has himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
In now, Bryant Tyner Freeman. In foul ground. He's got it one away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Piazza. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First things first, here's a throw over, but the runner's back easily. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to Hill. And there's out number 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Cespedes is hitting .320 right on the dot, so he's certainly a threat with the bat in his hands.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rafael Montero is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Rafael Montero.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, stepping in Clint Hobbs. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Number 32.
The next to bat for Atlanta, number 32. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Ready once again, Logan Lancaster, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Center fielder, number 11, Quinn Newsom.
Ready now, Quinn Newsom, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in now, Basil Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Manny Machado now. Fouled away. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Line drive to left. Lancaster arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Next up from New York, Jose Reyes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's the Mets pitcher, Rafael Montero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined softly down the right field line, but foul. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Into the box now, Alonzo Cochran, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0. Hit out toward second. And roving for it is Hill, but it's by him into center, a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First offering on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the Mets 9 and the Braves nothing. So here's Aaron Hill. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sinking liner toward left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Hill, the runner at third. Solarte is at second with nobody out. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Tyner is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base. Andrelton Simmons will be called on to pinch hit now. He'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. This one's down to third. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Clint Hobbs. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Number 34 earns win number 4 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Chris Sale allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.